Hi dear students, welcome to Geeta's classes. Today we are going to see the last topic of Unit 5 in COSM, stochastic processes and Markov chains. We are going to do some more problems and we are going to see some more definitions also, important definitions. See, accessible. First definition is accessible. A state J is accessible from state J. Suppose if you have, we'll see examples. I'll just read. Return I to J. This is the notation. I to J. This is the notation. If you write like this, J is accessible from I. If the probability, that is N means N state, N step. Okay, you can reach J from I in N steps. You can reach J from I in N steps. Already we have seen what is the step probability, two-step probability, one-step probability and all. So if there is a probability of reaching J from I in N steps for some N, then it is said to be accessible. J is said to be accessible from I. Okay. And we assume every state is accessible from itself because PII always if you coming from state to the same state, it is possible. So communicate means if I is accessible from J and J is also accessible from I, then we say that they communicate with each other. Okay. So communication is an equivalence relation. Already you people would have studied what is an equivalence relation. It is reflexive. That is, suppose if you have a number of set of integers or equal to, for example, equal to is the relation. A is equal to A for all A in the set of integers. Then therefore it is reflexive. And if A is equal to B, then B is equal to A. It is only for possible. If there it is equal means what? It is A and only. Okay. Equal to is a symmetric relation, and if A is equal to B and B is equal to C, A is equal to C. This is called a transitive relation. Okay. So these three relations are satisfied. Then we call it as an equivalence relation. Okay. And we can divide them into subsets which are satisfying this relation. They are also called equivalence classes. We can divide them into equivalence classes. That is the set of all elements which are satisfying, which are all related to this particular element. Like that, we can divide that into subsets which are called equivalence classes. Okay. So here, consider one example. Consider this is a graphical representation of a Markov chain. Graphic representation of Markov chain. We can represent them either in a matrix form, that is called transition probability matrix. We can represent the Markov chain in transition probability matrix, that is in the matrix form, or in the graphical form like this. Okay, graphical representation like this. So consider this, we are going to define a walk. Walk is just a sequence. It is a sequence of nodes. Here nodes means what? This one is a state, 2 is a state, 3 is state. So there are 6 states in that. So vertices are nodes. They represent the states. Okay. So it is a sequence of nodes such that any two sequential elements from this sequence are connected to each other. From this sequence are connected to each other by an arc. By an arc or a single arc or a sequence of arcs also. For example, 3 is, there is a walk from 1 to 3. See, if you consider 1, then 1 to 2, then 2 to 3 you can go. Similarly, if you consider 4 to 1, there is a walk. 4 to 5, then 5 to 6, then 6 to 1. There is a walk. Okay. So is there a walk means they are accessible or not. That is the – meaning, walk. Okay. So here, consider one example. 3 is, there is a walk from 1 to 3. See, if you consider 1, then 1 to 2, then 2 to 3 you can go. Similarly, if you consider 4 to 1, there is a walk. 4 to 5, then 5 to 6, then 6 to 1. There is a walk. Okay. So here j is 1 is accessible, 2 is accessible from 1, but 1 is not accessible from 2. Okay, 2 is accessible from 1, but 1 is not accessible from 2. Right? You can cross like this. This is the representation. And 2 and 3 are communicate. From 2 you can go to 3, and 3 to come. From 3 you can come to 2 also. Therefore, 2 and 3 communicate with each other. I and j communicate with each other. Okay. Now, we have some more definitions: recurrent and transient states. Recurrent means if you are going from one state I to j, definitely you should be able to come back to I. Okay, then it is recurrent. Otherwise, it is transient. Okay, let us see with the example. From 1. From 1, can you go to 2? Yes. Yes. From 2, can you come to 1? No, it is not possible. Right? Therefore, it is transient state. 1 is transient. From 1, you can go to 2, but you cannot come back to 1. Okay? So, 1 is a transient state. Let us write all transient states and let us check for all the nodes. So 1 is a transient state, and recurrent states also we'll see. From 2 you can go to 3. From 2 you can go to 3, and from 3 you can come back to 2. Right? So 2 is a recurrent state. What about 3? From 3 you can go only to 2. Right? From 2 you can definitely come back to 3. Therefore 3 is a recurrent state. What about 4? From 4 you can go to 3. From 3 you can go to 2. Again you can come back only to 3. You cannot come back to 4. Similarly, if you go in this direction, from 4 you can go to 5. Then 5 to 6, and from 6 you can come back to 5 only. You cannot come back to 4. Therefore, it is not a recurrent state. If you can come back to that particular state, then it is recurrent. It is not possible means it is transient state. Okay. What about 5? From 5 you can go to 6, then come back to 5. But if you start from 5 and if you go to 1, from 6 you can go to. From 6 you need not come back. From 6 you cannot say that it has to come to 5 only. It can go to 1 also, right? So if it exits from 6, if 5 to 6, then from 6 it goes to 1, then you cannot come back to 5. Okay. Therefore, 5 is a transient state. If you are definite that you can come back, then only it is a recurrent state. Okay. What about 6? Same here. From 6 you can go to 5 and come back. But from 6 if you go to 1, then 2, then 3. From 3 you cannot come out. Right. Therefore, 6 is also transient state only. If you are sure that you can come back to that state, it is called recurrent state. If you are not able to come back, then it is transient state. Okay. So definite here. From 2 you can go to 3. Definitely from 3 you cannot go out. Only possible outgoing element is here only. You have to come back to 2. Right. Similarly, from 3 you can go only to this route. From 2 there is no other outgoing element. So only in this direction you have to come back to 3. Therefore, 2 and 3 are recurrent. If you are sure that you can come back, then only you can. It is called recurrent state. Otherwise, they are transient states. That is the probability. Okay, probability of coming back to this is 1. It is certain event. It is a certain event. Okay. So then it is called the recurrent state. If it is not certain, then it is transient state. Okay. So here 1, 4, 5, 6 are transient states and only 2 and 3 are recurrent states. Then there is another important definition, period. The period of a state is the greatest common divisor of n such that Pii of n not equal to 0, and it is denoted by di. So if di is greater than 1, we say that it is periodic. If di is equal to 1, we say that it is aperiodic. Okay. And if I and j are communicate, then d of I will be equal to d of j. Let us see. I'll explain with the example. We'll find out for every state. We'll find out the period. Okay. So consider the state 1. State 1, you have to find out the period, that is from 1 you can, what about PII? PII, you can come back to, if you start from 1, there is no way to come back, so only 1 only, so D of 1 is 1 only. If nothing is possible, then it is 1 only. Okay. What about D of 2? See, from 2 to 3, that is you have to find out the states. From 2 to 3, 3 to 2. So 2. From 2, for D of 2, only one possibility, that is 2 step, 1 step. How many step you can come back? That is, you have to find out from how many step you have to come back, and take, if there are 2 or more ways, then you take the greatest common divisor of those 2 values. Okay. So here D of 2, it is only one possibility, from 2 to 3, then 3 to 2 only. So only one possibility, that is 2, right? What about D of 3? From 3 you can go to 2 and 3. So this is also 2. That is period of 2 is 2, period of 3 is also 2. Period of 4, from 4 you cannot even come back, therefore D of 4 is also 1. What about D of 5? Now you have, see, from 5, 1, 2. 2 step, one is for one possibility for value of n. So that is n step. How many step you can come back? See, 1, 2, right? Then from 1, 2, 3 also you can come, and there is another way. Okay, so 3 is also possible, 3 step also is possible. Okay, you cannot even, if you go out of 6, of course you need not consider that. In how many steps, there are different possible ways of coming to that state, then it is you have to take the GCD of this greatest common divisor of these values. So greatest common divisor of 2, 3, which is 1, right? So what about D of 6? Same here. GCD of, here you can go back here, 1, 2, it is 2. Then another possibility is you can start from here, 1, 2, 3. Again this will be equal to 1. So here 1, 4, 5 and 6 are aperiodic. 2 and 3 are having period 2. Okay, understood? You take how many ever possible values to come back. Okay, you take the number of steps and take the greatest common divisor of those steps. That is a walk we have defined. No, in the walk, how many steps you have to take to come back to that state, and take the greatest common divisor of this. Okay, and we have seen next some more definitions. A Markov chain is said to be irreducible if all states communicate with each other. That is, if you consider any state, you should be able to reach all the other states. Okay, for it should be applicable for all the nodes, all these states it should be available. Similarly, ergodic, these two are important definitions. All the definitions are of course important. Here consists of one equivalence class. Equivalence class means what? It should satisfy the equivalence relation of communicating with each other. Okay, and all elements of this class are recurrent. Recurrent means if you are able to go to from I to J, then definitely you have to come back to, you should be able to come back to I, then it is recurrent. And all the states are aperiodic. Okay, so just now we have seen the definitions, aperiodic and recurrent and equivalence classes. So it should, if Markov chain satisfies all these conditions, then it is called ergodic. Okay, I'll give you one example. If you consider this 1, 2, there are 6 nodes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. These are the nodes. Now it is a Markov chain, but can you say that it is ergodic? Can you find out the period of each class? All the elements are having how many? What is the class? See, 1 from 1. How many steps you can come back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So here period is 6. D of 1 is 6. Right? Similarly, D of 2. If you start from 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Similarly, if you consider anything, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all the states are having period 6. Therefore, it is not ergodic. But is it recurrent? All the element states are they recurrent? From 1, if you go to 2. From 2, definitely you can come back to 1. If you consider 3, from 3 you can go to 4, from 4 you can come to 3, 3 you can go to 5, from 5 you can come back to 3. So if you consider any element, any state, definitely you are able to come back, right? Therefore it is, all the states are recurrent. All these states are recurrent. And from every state you are able to reach the same state, therefore it is reflexive. Similarly symmetric, it will satisfy the symmetric and transitivity condition, therefore it is equivalence. Okay, it is an equivalence relation, right? Now all these states are recurrent, but all the degrees, a period of all the states, period of 1 is 6, period of 2 is 6, and so on. Therefore, it is not ergodic. For ergodic means period, all the states should be aperiodic. Okay, all the states should be aperiodic. Here, nothing is aperiodic, right? All the states are not aperiodic. Therefore, it is not ergodic. But the same thing, one, two, three, four, five, six. The same graph, if I add one more arc here. Now can you say what is the, now also it is all the other conditions will be, it is an equivalence relation, it is having one equivalence class, and all the states are recurrent. You will be able to reach from every state to itself, so it is recurrent. Now what about this ergodic condition? Now if you consider 1, what about the period of 1? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that is previous one, right? So GCD of, it is not only 1, so GCD of 6. Now again I can take this route also. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, isn't it? So it is GCD of 5 comma 6 is 1. Similarly, for example, if you consider D of 4, D of 4 is GCD of, from 4 I am starting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. GCD of 6 comma. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 again 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 6 comma 11 only, right? So it is 1. You can from 4, sorry. You need not go there 11 and all. See, from 4 I am starting, no? So 1, 2, 3 I can say. I can consider this route, no? 1, 2 and 3. 1 and 1. Is it possible? No. 1, 2, I cannot go from 5 to 3, right? Sorry. Then the first one is only correct. 6 comma 11. See, from 4 I can go to 5. I cannot go back to 3. Okay. So from 4 I can go to 5. Then, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 1. Then another possibility is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 6. From 5 again you have to take this one only. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 6 comma 11. This is only correct. No 3. Okay. So 6 comma 11. So D of 4 is 1. GCD of 6 comma 11, again it will be 1. Similarly D of 5, anything if you take, definitely every state is aperiodic. Therefore if you add this arc, the graph will become, it is ergodic. Understood? So next I'll give you one problem. 3 boys A, B, C. This was asked in the previous year. 3 boys A, B and C are throwing a ball to each other. A always throws the ball to B and B always throws the ball to C. But C is as likely to throw the ball to B as to A. Show that the process is Markovian. Find the transition matrix and classify the states. All the states ergodic. C. Now I am considering A, B, C. A, B, C. There are 3 states, right? So first let us write. I'll write the matrix and I'll show you that this is Markovian. So here let us consider this is our TPM P, and here I am going to consider states of xn minus 1. And here I am going to write states of xn. Okay. From A is always throwing the ball to B only. So probability is it can throw only to B. So it is not keeping it itself. So A to C is 0. A is not at all throwing to C, right? So now the second boy B he is always throwing the ball to C only. He cannot throw to A, so 0. There is no possibility, and he cannot keep himself. So it is 0. Understood? Now, but C is as likely to throw the ball to B as to A. So they are equally likely. He can either throw to A or B. So we are dividing that into equal probability. He is not keeping himself, so it is 0. Understood? This is the matrix, transition probability matrix. How will you show that it is Markovian? See, from state xn minus 1. Now the ball is with B. Assume that the ball is with B, right? Now he is throwing to C. Now that is, suppose initially the ball is with A. Will start with A. Okay, this is initial state. X of 0, right? Or x0. A is throwing to B, right? Now in this state it is with B. Why? Because of the previous state he got from A. Now it is with B. Now in this state, now if the state is 1, B can throw to C only. So B to C. The ball is going from B to C, right? So it is not depending only on this one. Okay. Now if you consider x2, because A throws the ball from A to B, A has thrown to B, it has come to B. It is depending on the previous one. Now if you consider x2, now the ball is with whom? With C, right? So C can throw either to A or B. Assume that C is throwing to A, right? Now this is the state. This depends only on the previous state because B has thrown to C. It is not depending on the previous one. Okay. It depends only on the previous state. Now if you consider x3, now the ball is with A, right? You need not worry about the previous states at all. Now x3 is depending only on A. Now the ball is with whom? A, because of the previous state. In x2 this happened already. x2, C has already thrown to A. Assume that he has thrown to A. Okay. So now the ball is with A. So he has to throw to B. Okay. So it is depending only on the previous state. This does not depend on the previous states, x0 and x1. Similarly, if you consider x4, B can throw only to C. This depends because the ball is from B, you have to throw it to C. Understood? So for x4 does not depend on x1, x0, x1, x2. It depends only on the previous state. Therefore, it is Markovian. When will you say that it is a Markov process? When the nth state depends only on the n minus 1 state. Okay. If it depends on the previous 2 state, it is of order 2. That is not there in our syllabus. Only first order is there. Okay. So now this is the matrix. Now what else they asked? Classify the states. Okay. Whenever you want to classify the state, please draw the diagram. Okay. Graphical representation is very easy for us to classify the states. Now what is the matrix? 0, 1, 0, then 0, 0, 1, and 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 0. This is the matrix. Now you draw the graphical representation of this A, B and C. Now A to B, the probability is 1. Okay. From B to C, the probability is 1. From C to A, the probability is half, and C to B, the probability is half. Right? Now you have to see A, B, C. What is the status of the states? A, B, C. What are the types? Let us see. Is it irreducible or it is recurrent? From A, I can go to B. Then from B, are you able to come back to A? From A, if I move to B, from B to C, then C to A, I can come back. Okay. So A is recurrent. Okay. So A is recurrent. Recurrence we'll see. Yeah, A is recurrent. What about B? From B, I can go to C. From C, are you able to come back to B? Yes, from C, then A, then B. You can come back. So, from B, you can go to C as well as A, and you can come back to B. So, B is a recurrent state. What about C? From C, you can go to A. Yes, you can go to B also. Then you can come back to C. Even if you go to A, through B, you can come back to C. Or if you go to B also, you can come back. So, C is also recurrent. So, all these states are recurrent. Okay. What about the period of A? Now, we have to find out whether it is ergodic or not. Okay. That is also asked. Classify the states means all the states are recurrent. Classifying means whether it is recurrent or transient. Okay. So, now all the states are recurrent, we have seen. Now, are all the states ergodic? Ergodic we will see. What about period of A? Period of A, it should be aperiodic, then it is ergodic, otherwise it is not, right? So, degree of A, see how many steps you can come back to A. So, 1, 2, 3, okay, one possibility. Now, 1, 2, again I can go back to B, no? So, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, right? So, therefore, when there is more possibilities, you have to take the GCD. Otherwise, write the number as it is. Okay. So, GCD of 3, 5, it is 1. Yes, A is aperiodic. Right. What about degree of B? From B, you can go to C. 1, 2, 3. Right. So, again 3. Now, 1, 2. Again, I can come back to from C. Either you can go to A or B again. No. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So, GCD of 3, 5 again 1. What about D of C? D of C, I can go to B 1, 2, right? One possibility. I can go to A 1, 2, 3, right? So, GCD of 2, 3. From C, you can I can go to B and C. 1 is 2 and 1, 2, 3. 3 again. Therefore, GCD is 1. So, all the states are aperiodic. Therefore, what can you conclude? The given all the states are ergodic states. If all the states are ergodic states, Markov chain is ergodic. Okay. And all the states are communicate with each other. Therefore, it is irreducible. That also you can say. If all are communicate with each other, then it is said to be irreducible. Okay. Next, one more example. The transition probability matrix TPM. Generally, we say TPM. TPM means transition probability matrix of a Markov chain is given by this matrix. Is it irreducible? Is this irreducible? Always remember, it is very difficult with matrix to decide all these natures. It is very difficult. So, if you draw the graphical representation, it will be very easy. Okay. So, let us assume A, B, C. So, A, B and C. So, from A, I can go to A, yeah, with the probability 0.3. Then I can go to B with the probability 0.7. And A to C, nothing, 0, right? Now this is A, B, C, A, B, C. And from B you can go to B itself, that is 0.1. And B to A, it is 0.1. From B to A I can go, this is 0.1. And B to B I can come, it is 0.4. And B to C, it is 0.5. Then C to A, no. Then C to B, it is 0.2. And C to C is there, it is 0.8. Okay. Now you see whether, when will you say that it is irreducible? All are communicable with each other, communicate with each other or not. So from A, I can go to B. From B, I can come to B. A, yes. And A to B, from B to C, then C is reachable. C is accessible from A and A should be accessible from C. Yeah, from A, I can go to C. Again, I can come back to A, right? Yes. What about B? From B you can go to A and come back. From from B you can go to C and come back. Yes. So B is communicable, communicate with B, A and C. What about C? You can go to B, then A, then come back. Therefore, all are accessible from each other. Therefore, it is irreducible. Okay. Similarly, for this also you can find out whether you can find out the periods of every node, every state, and you can decide whether it is ergodic or not also. Okay. And one more point I want to mention here. Always remember, here it is state xn minus 1. Here it is state xn. Okay. Suppose if you are asked to find out the probability that xn is equal to 2 and xn minus 1 is 1. What is this? You have to mention the A21. That is 2, 1, 2, 1. This one, 0.1. That is from state 2, xn minus 1 is 1. So from 1 to 2. It is not 2, 1. It is 1 to 1, 2. A1, 2 you have to find out. 1, 2 means 0.7. This is the matrix. Suppose if you are asked to, sometimes even this can be asked. What is the probability that xn is conditional probability that xn is equal to 2, xn minus 1 is 1. That means from 1 you have to go to 2. So this is 1 and 2. Okay, so 0.7 is the probability. What is the probability that xn is equal to 2 and xn minus 1 is 3? That means what? From 3 to 2. From 3 to 2 means 0.2. This is the probability. Okay. Sometimes they may ask the conditional probability also. What is this probability? Then you should be able to write. Okay. So I hope you understood well. And most of the problems will be easier only. Mostly they will give the TPM and you will be asked to find out the states, all those things. And I have discussed 2 more problems in the previous class also. Please practice all these problems, and if you want you can practice more problems from the books. Do well. Thank you so much for listening.